Samantha Clarke had always been fascinated by history. As a budding journalist, she found herself drawn to the darker chapters of the past, seeking to unearth the untold stories that lurked in the shadows. When she landed an assignment to write about the Salem Witch Trials, Samantha leapt at the opportunity. Little did she know, the shadows of history had been waiting for her. Her journey began in the quaint historic town of Salem, Massachusetts. The cobblestone streets and well-preserved colonial buildings whispered tales of a time long past, but Samantha was determined to go deeper. She wanted more than the sanitized tours and reenactments. She sought the truth, raw, unfiltered, and chilling. After combing through archives and interviewing local historians, she stumbled upon a name that piqued her curiosity: Abigail Winslow. Unlike the infamous names associated with the trials, Abigail's story was strangely absent from the official records, mentioned only in hushed tones by those who claimed her spirit lingered in Salem's darkest corners. Samantha followed the trail to an old abandoned farmhouse on the outskirts of town, said to have belonged to Abigail's family. The townsfolk avoided the property, claiming it was cursed. Undeterred, Samantha packed her camera, flashlight, and recorder, determined to uncover the truth. The farmhouse loomed before her as she arrived at dusk, its windows shattered and its roof sagging under years of neglect. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of mildew and something else, something metallic and sharp. Samantha's flashlight cut through the darkness, revealing faded wallpaper, broken furniture, and unsettling scratch marks on the wooden floors. In the cellar, she found a crude altar, blackened candles, a cracked mirror, and strange symbols etched into the stone walls hinted at rituals long forgotten. As she examined the symbols, her recorder picked up faint whispers, though no one else was there. One phrase stood out among the whispers:
"The bloodline must pay."
That night, Samantha began experiencing vivid nightmares. She saw Abigail, a young girl falsely accused, dragged to the gallows, and hanged. But the dreams didn't stop at her death. They revealed something darker: Abigail's pact with an ancient force, a desperate plea for vengeance against those who wronged her. The next day, Samantha returned to the farmhouse, determined to confront whatever haunted her. This time, the atmosphere was heavier, the whispers louder. As she climbed the creaking stairs, she noticed a mirror in the hallway. Her reflection wasn't her own. It was Abigail's, her face contorted in rage and despair. The whispers turned to screams as the house seemed to come alive. Doors slammed shut, shadows twisted unnaturally, and the air grew icy. Samantha tried to run, but the house wouldn't let her leave. In the chaos, Abigail's voice pierced through.
"You seek the truth, then bear my pain."
Samantha blacked out. When she awoke, she was outside the farmhouse, her belongings scattered around her. Her camera contained footage she didn't remember recording. Images of Abigail's hanging, the townspeople's jeering faces, and the altar lit with unnatural flames. Back in her hotel room, Samantha reviewed the footage. As she watched, Abigail's face appeared on the screen, staring directly at her.
"You've discovered the truth,"
Abigail said.
"But the price is your soul."
From that day on, Samantha was never the same. Her friends noticed her withdrawn demeanor, her hollow eyes, and her whispers to unseen entities. The story she submitted about Salem was her last. Years later, her colleagues found her notes and recordings. They pieced together her descent into madness and the dark secrets she unearthed. But no one dared visit the farmhouse again. Abigail Winslow's story was finally told, but her curse lived on, waiting for the next curious soul to seek the truth.